So if this is the case, if I'm singing her praises like this, then why is it that so many people, when you say the name Tamaki and Fire Force, they typically think of fan service? Why is that the only thing people remember? So I think a big culprit of this would be the assault fight. This is something you could look at as being a turning point, but also as being a comedy trap. That fight with Tamaki versus Assault, it is infamous. It is often cited as being peak fan service. On the surface level, it's absurd and it's very horny, but let's reframe it for a second. Tamaki, after being seen as a joke for so long, even by viewers, starts training seriously. And she does get into the confrontation with Assault, and she has determination, and she's being embarrassed multiple times throughout the multiple encounters. Even when she shows her power, it's being overshadowed by this curse, this Lucky Lecher lure, and she doesn't quit. This gag may be a play for laughs, but her response to it is serious. Throughout that entire time, we see her trying to actively grow, trying to matter, and eventually she does show us that not through an accident, but through resolve, she is a very capable fighter. Tamaki's inner pain and the fact that she's a reluctant hero is something that makes her a very humanized character in this world that is filled with these supernatural beings. Tamaki's most important battle and most important moment, it isn't a fight itself. It's when she finally throws herself between children and certain death, knowing that she might die. No gimmicks, no comic relief, just pure courage. This is where Tamaki shows that she's always been capable of something very important, putting others before herself despite being terrified. That is true heroism. That is what makes a very strong and capable female character and just a good person in general. This idea that you don't want anyone else to get hurt because you aren't good enough, and having that be a fuel for you to improve and to act when the time and the moment calls for you, that's a really big deal. A lesser person would have just shrank away from the call to action. This is the real Tamaki, not the blushing catgirl or the clumsy trope or just the losing my clothes trope, but she's the young woman who continuously keeps showing up, even when she feels like she doesn't truly belong. Then when you get into the symbolism and the identity, you have to start looking at fire and cats and just shame in general.